Yo guys, what's up? Back again with another video. We out here at the beach. I want to discuss spiritual intimidation because I go through this shit fucking hourly, daily, minutely, every fucking second. I be going through spiritual intimidation, not people intimidating me, but vice versa. Myself unintentionally intimidating others in the spiritual, not in the physical. I'm not trying to be like, oh, a big tough guy trying to intimidate people, because intimidation is a tactic used by the weak to come across as strong because they are not strong themselves. So what I would like to, so fucking beautiful, man. So like what I would like to discuss is how this whole thing goes down. So first off, if you're an empathic individual like myself, not like, oh my god, I'm an empath, like not like that fucking stupid Starbucks white girl ass bullshit. I'm talking about actual empathic characteristics and traits, because since day one, even before I even knew what spirituality even fucking was, back when I was a young kid, I would feel things a lot more than most people, and like I never really knew why. I thought I was just super. So a lot of empaths, when they come up, they're told that they're sensitive, or they understand that, or the world makes them think that they're just sensitive, like they're, oh, he's sensitive, be careful with him. But it's more, he feels what you feel times 1,000, and he also feels what you cannot feel. So he's just a supercharged fucking emotional, not wreck, but supercharged, super sensitive, sensory type individual, which is actually a massive fucking gift, and you come to learn that in your later years, or once you come to a true understanding of life. But oh my god, this coffee's so good. But where was I? Oh yeah, so typically a lot of empaths will feel this because, you know, a lot of people who aren't tapped in, who are too dumbed down with the fluoride and bullshit, blah 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 blah, they typically can't feel a lot of things that a lot of people feel, and that's because they're just watered down, dumbed down, chemically, biologically, emotionally, energetically, all this bullshit. That's the name of the game by design. Is what it is, man. Don't agree with it, but it is what it is. And they simply don't understand, because I'll describe this to someone who is not tapped in, and they'll look at me like I got 3 heads, and I like it's crazy. They're just like, oh, what do you smoke grass? It's just like, so like the intimidation factor, right? It's more just like, when you are built spiritually, man, and you're an empathic individual that is fortified. So a lot of empaths in the matrix fall apart, like myself in my earlier years, because we don't fit into this world. We're not supposed to. We're actually meant to rise to the occasion. Actually, the reason why we as individuals are set here and arrive to this plane of existence is to actually awaken the traits that society suppresses and punishes you for sharing with the world. So you're awakening. So like what you've been hammered down with by the matrix for your whole life is most likely the very thing that you came here to awaken. So that's why they say like the door to destiny is shrouded in fear, or you have to face your biggest fears in order to do whatever the fuck, like you go where the fear is. That's pretty much like exactly like what I'm talking about. So as an empathic individual that fell apart in his past in the matrix, because, you know, super sensitive, it's like taking a fucking super sensitive dog, and then you just fucking abuse the thing. Like it's not just gonna be like an abuse victim, it's gonna be like a hella traumatized abuse victim. So just like so many thoughts, bro. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee and I'll get rolling again. So yeah, so when you are a fortified, grown ass empath, bro, that is fortified spiritually, is tapped in, one with God, you know, all the above, you know, if you're fucking him, bro, you can actually, since you're built now, you can pick up on these energies and you can identify them. without becoming attached to them or letting them actually take you for a fucking spin and fucking drive you fucking insane and break you down, bro. Now you take these energies for a spin, and you have a radar that a lot of people don't fucking have, and that's an incredible blessing to have, especially in these times, bro, when you really have to use your discernment and you have to understand how to navigate reality accordingly as this kind of individual, because you're not a typical human being. And that's all good. That's more power, more fun, bro. More power, more responsibility. You know we like responsibility, us chosen ones, bro. God can throw the fucking book of responsibilities at us and we gonna fucking run that shit up, bro. So a lot of these so when you are built empath, chosen, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you are now online, and you can, so whenever I walk into a room, right, because you know daddy's fucking always fucking daddy, bro, like that, where I go, daddy's fucking home. Like you fucking know how this energy is, bro. You've been on my channel, you've been following my journey, bro. You already know what this is, bro. And if you're like me, if you're a fellow chosen one, fellow fortified, built, tapped in, empathic individual, you fucking know how we run this shit, man. So like, typically an average person will walk into a building, right? And it'd just be that. Maybe they get like, wow, there's a weird vibe in here. Like, that's typically how it goes. But like when someone like me, like myself, like fucking Zaddy comes in the fucking room, spiritual Zaddy, bro, I come in, everybody fucking knows what's up. They may not consciously in the forefront of their brain understand who I am and what rank I hold, but they fucking know in the spirit, in the unconscious, bro. They fucking know, bro. It's like, it's that feeling when like imagine I don't even fucking know, bro. Like imagine being in a dirty ghetto ass fucking town where everyone's fucking run down. You just walk in with your fucking Lambo. I mean, money is bullshit, but I'm trying to put in a contrastic, that's not a word, but it is now a contrastic example. So it's like the whole head turn, like whoo, like everyone stares. Like someone like in the cartoons, like the main character walks in and the music at the salon at the bar stops, and the people drop their glasses and everyone just looks like, whoa. Like, you know, in Shrek, like Shrek 2, when he walks into that fucking like that bar where like he meets Puss in Boots or whatever, Shrek walks in and everything just stops and everyone just stares like, but like, it's more of a recognition rather than an attack. I mean, the attack can follow, but the original the original sensation to them is the recognition of like, oh shit, who's that? And it's because like, as this kind of person, bro, because it's not ego. None of it is ego, bro. Like like it's not ego, bro. It's all spirit. No ego, all spirit. That's how this fucking is, bro. So when I come in, because everyone in this matrix is hopped up on ego, when I come in, no ego, hopped up on spirit, bro. They fucking feel it, because all my power is just flowing off of me, bro, off my spirit, off my soul, bro, and people can pick up on it. And like, the thing is, with spiritual warfare and what I was talking about with attacks, sometimes when they understand or when they recognize who you are, sure, they may not consciously or willingly or intentionally want to do these things, like throw some shade your way, attack you, try and put you down, try to stomp on your light, try to put you out like that. Typically they will try and test you, bro, because a lot of the people, so like half these motherfuckers will respect you. They'll recognize your shit, and then they'll be like, okay, that's a real motherfucker, I respect him, all right, cool. It's not a hierarchy, but I respect you, it's all cool. I'm like, word. And then the other half will go like, that's when I bring out demons, bro. That's when the empathic brings out demons, bro, inside of people, because like, it may not even be that individual throwing shade your way. It's the demons that you haven't dealt with inside of that individual that throws shade your way. So don't take this shit personally, due to the beings that are throwing the shade your way, but learn how to deal with it accordingly, man, so you don't have to fucking deal with this bullshit, and so you understand what's going on. Because when you're on this kind of journey, this shit's gonna happen all the time wherever you go. It don't even matter what's good, bro. Even the most, you're in like a town of one population, is 2 people. Those 2 people could also be like this. So like, So, where was I going with that? Coffee breaks always be doing this shit to me. 1 sec. Oh yeah. So a lot of the times it's not even these people, bro. It's the demons inside of them that they haven't dealt with, and these demons recognize you. They see your light, and what does dark do when the light comes through? Dark either flees or to try and fight it, but you can't beat the light, bro. The light will shine regardless. These shadows ain't got no power on you. So when you walk into the room and you feel that energy, bro, people feel your energy, you're gonna feel theirs as well, especially because you're an empath, bro, because you're gonna feel theirs regardless. But now that you are him, you are built, the spotlight is on you non-stop, constantly, bro. That's how it is. So it's what you signed up for, bro. So it's understanding and learning and discerning these kind of energies that get thrown your way, like I was talking about with the respect. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's actually rad chill. I respect that. I like that shit. It's the people trying to stomp on your life, because sometimes, like, you know me, bro, like you know how I am, bro. Fucking chosen one, bro. I'm not like a materialistic guy. I'm not in the physical like that. I don't care about money. Money is bullshit. Like, you know me. I like to fucking look nice, bro. I got my rings, I got my jewelry, got my copper, my shit, got my fucking cluster, my fucking Horus on my neck, bro. I got my glass. Like, this is just how I am, bro. I got my fucking Jordans on, bro. Like, it's just how I am, bro. I'm not trying to prove anything to nobody. I'm not trying to get validated. I'm not trying to whatever the fuck. I'm dressing how my soul wants me to dress and how I'm supposed to dress. So, like, that being said, I'll come into a room, right? I'm just shining, bro. I'm just fucking shining, bro. I'm not even trying. I'm shining. I'm not even trying. And people do not like this. People in low vibrational states and low frequency do not like when people shine, because it by them shining, by someone else shining that is not them, it makes their ego and their demons, their darkness, their shade inside of them contract and shrink and make them feel like you are personally attacking them, when you literally may not even notice that they're in the fucking room, bro. Like, this is how it goes, bro. And because they feel that contraction, that's when they get into defensive mode, and that's when they go like, oh, he's impeding on my shit. Ah, fuck him. What you think you're looking so hot with that bucket hat for? Who you think you are with these? I bet that's not even real diamonds. Like, that kind of shit. And like a lot, it's the same thing with my car, man. So like, I'll get into the car later. But yeah, reading rooms energetically like that, you got to be prepared, because spiritual warfare is a very real thing. It goes on all the fucking time, and especially when you're a fortified, built, chosen empath, bro, this shit will happen non-fucking stop. You kind of get used to it, you kind of rock it. Even when people, like, even when I walk into a room, right, and then someone's like directly like talking shit, throwing shade my way, I'll just stare at them. I'm just like, man, you must say your life, buddy. Like, it's all good. Like, I'm chilling. Because the spirit will intimidate those that are not built, bro. It's like people who have like millions and billions of dollars intimidate the people who do not have that, not because they are better than them because they had the money, but because the people that don't have the money perceive the people that do have the money to be better than them, because they put so much value and they pedestalize that money, bro. Even though money is bullshit, and money is not the root of all evil. Millionaires and billionaires are not your enemies unless they are doing nefarious things with that heap of money, i.e., you know, World Economic Forum, the people that run the world, but you know, book club, blah, 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 blah. Because people who actually make millions and billions of dollars, like, on their own, that like are actually chill, like, if they actually made that shit and they're trying to do good with it, or even if they're just chilling by themselves, bro, it's your money. If you want to fuck off to a fucking island or in your mansion and never to be seen again, who fucking cares? You don't have to donate to charity. You don't have to. People are just so, bro, the scarcity mindset of some people in low vibes are just like, oh, it's the millionaires and billionaires, they're fucking everything up. Oh, they can't have that much money. Fuck capitalism. I need some of your money. Oh, you make $2 million a year, you need to give at least $1 million to charity. Like, it's these kind of dumbass motherfuckers, bro. Yo, if you make your own money, like, bro, if you worked and make your own money, I don't care how much you make. You can make $400 trillion, bro. You could pay off the US debt right now, and if you just want to keep that sitting in the bank account and just eat popsicles all day, like, and never to be seen again, live your life, man. Who cares? It's the people that are focused on others that are not building themselves because they're too focused on others, bro. That always blew my mind, bro, because everyone's like, oh, like, burn you, the millionaires and the billionaires. I'm just like, it's not. There's some bomb ass, like, godly, heavenly millionaires out there, bro. They're not obligated to help people, bro. Bro, if I pass by a homeless guy and I got $100 in my pocket, I pass by a homeless guy who's begging, I'm not obligated to give him fuck. I'm not. I actually don't. I have a self-rule, bro. I do not give money to beggars. If you are begging, you do not deserve. What I do is, if, let's say the homeless guy needs some money, but instead of like, oh, can you give me money? Sometimes they actually try and make you laugh with a joke. And if they get that laugh out of me, I'll compensate them. I'm just like, dude, I like that. That's creative. Here's some bread, bro. Or like, sometimes they'll provide a service. I just had someone come up to me, offer to detail my wheels for some cash because they didn't have any money, and I was just like, dude, I appreciate it. I mean, if you do a bang up job, I'll give you double. Like, I don't care, bro. It's the beggars. I do not feed the beggars. Don't feed the trolls. It doesn't help anybody out because they'll just blow their money. Anyways, we're going off topic right now. Let me take some coffee real quick. Oh, damn, shawty in a nice dress over there. Oh, shit. Damn, she looking good. Anyways, so the car, man. So, like, my car, bro. So, y'all see my car. I'm not gonna lie, my car is fucking fire, bro. This isn't like a fucking Matrix flex. This is a damn, I'm proud I fucking built that car. I did everything. I fucking wrapped it myself. I fucking take care of this shit. I put in work, man, and so I rep it, bro. And like, a lot of times people can feel my spirit through my car because my car is just a visual representation of an output of my spirit, because everything I touch turns to gold, just as you may know if you are chosen, if you are on this path. Everything you touch turns to gold, bro. You can take a fucking beater, and once you get your hands on that shit, you turn that shit to a beautiful piece of art, man. That's how this goes. Just like with my music, bro. I'll take a beat, I'll take some raw ass vocals that I think are dog shit, I'll do a little mixing and some bullshit, bro, and then final product fucking banging, bro. Anything I touch turn to gold, bro. King Midas up in this boy. So my car, man. So like, a lot of times when I pull up, I get evil eyes in my car, but it's only from people that I hate using money terms, but it's the only way to say it. So it's people who don't got bread, people who don't have any cash, people who don't have a nice car themselves. I'm not saying you have to, dude. Don't even own a car. Yo, ride a bike, bro. Cars is expensive, bro. Ride a fucking scooter, bro. Scooters are dope, bro. I see hella like new like Temu ass bikes and scooters all over the place, bro. I'm like, fucking yeah, get that shit, bro. I wish I had one, but not a priority right now. They seem like fun little things, like little crotch rockets at 2026. So like, it's people, when I pull up, sometimes a lot of people give me evil eyes before I even get out of the car because they see my nice car and they're just like, it's so, I mean, I rock it. I don't fucking fold or whatever, but it's just like, I notice it, and it's like, it shouldn't happen, but I understand why it does, because I understand human psychology, and I understand the spirit and the unseen realm, and I understand people's subconscious and unconscious fucking and their ego, and I understand all this shit. I literally study this shit for hours and hours and hours and hours, every day, every week, every month, every year. I fucking study this shit, bro. I read books. I do my homework, bro. But a lot of times, like when I pull up with that car, right, it's just like evil eyes, man, and I gotta alchemize and transmute that shit on the spot. And like, sure, it's light work, but it's just like, man, I shouldn't have to do this shit. And it's bro, it's also why, bro. So like, about like before the reason why I wrapped my car was because some asshole fucked up my paint because someone keyed the shit out of my car. So like, I always park my truck and my car and my coupe separately in the same lot, but separate, and I never parked them on the street. So like this time this was like I think a few months ago, right? So I always keep my paint like beautiful. I keep it spotless, keep it detailed, all this bullshit, bro. I hope you can hear me over this goddamn fucking lawnmower. I always keep the shit fucking clean and pristine because that's how I am, bro. I am clean, I am mean, I'm pristine, bro. So pretty much like when I came out to my car one day, right? I was gonna drop the coupe. I realized there were deep ass like gouges going like all across my fucking coupe on all four sides, bro. And then I had the truck was also like that, and they were the only cars that were fucked with or vandalized and keyed in that whole entire perimeter in the vicinity, and they weren't parked next to each other, so people knew that that was my shit. And they fucking I made a video about this. I made a video about this literally the night it happened, because I was just like, this is some fucking bullshit, bro. I mean, I didn't let it get to me, but I did feel that. I felt that attack. I felt it, but I didn't. I felt it and I alchemized it. I transmuted that into something better, into a video. I didn't feel it and I didn't succumb to it and I didn't fold to it and I didn't fucking lose my mind over it and let them get to me. That's what you can't let them do. So like, so that's just another example. So that I wrap my car, now my car's even fucking hotter, bro, and I still get the same kind of like eyes, bro, from all these random people, bro. And it's like, it's honestly incredible, because it's like, do you have nothing else better to do with your time and attention and energy and focus than to be targeting my shit, to be fucking my shit, to bring me down? How about instead of trying to bring people like myself and like you down, how about instead of doing that, trying to bring people down, how about you try and raise yourself up to our level so you don't have to bring anyone down and you also improve your life at the same goddamn time? But you know, people don't really think like this, bro. All they want to do, everything's competition, bro. You know, it's not collaboration, it's competition. So we're exiting the age of competition, bro. We're entering the age of collaboration. For instance, it's just like a lot of these businesses I see, bro. A lot of these businesses, like these shops I work at and bullshit, they or to hire me at, they pretty much, all of them compete with each other, because they're all trying to compete with each other, because they're all in a scarcity lack mindset that there's not enough work to go around, so they all compete with each other, man. But it's all about collaboration. That's what I'm talking about. That's where the fucking magic happens, bro. Collaboration is where it's at, because you get to you don't just utilize your own energy and put someone else's down. You actually take the two and you fuse and combine, and then you both elevate each other at the same damn time. Hey, that rhyme. Cocoa bean flow right on time. Anyway, so damn, I'm fucking spitting some facts, bro. I'm going fucking off, bro. People walking by me talking my shit. Yeah, probably just like, who the fuck is this guy, man? Oh shit, Shawty pulled up next to me. It's all good. I didn't even notice that. So like, the intimidation is crazy, man. It's like wherever I go, I just get hit with it. And the more I rise, the more it's gonna happen. So like, it's all good. It's just part of life, man. It's all good. I just want you guys to understand like what this actually entails, and like what this, excuse me, what this actually feels like to experience, so you can recognize and identify in the spot, so that you can deal with it accordingly, so you can put these dumbass, demonic ass motherfuckers in their fucking place, so they don't fuck with your shit, bro. Not with ego, not hostilely, not with any hostility, but out of love. Put them the fuck down out of love, bro. Put them the fuck down out of love. Yeah, I'm gonna record another video actually in a little bit, but right now I'm gonna go fucking enjoy the water, man. It's fucking beautiful, bro. Got the mansion right over there, the estate. So with that being said, understand spiritual intimidation. The more you build yourself, the more you will be, the more you build yourself, the more your light will shine. The further it will shine. The higher you, the taller the lighthouse is, and the stronger that light is, the further it shines, and the more it reveals, the more it exposes, and the more attention gets placed onto that light. Because you know, a lighthouse is literally built to draw attention from the ships, so they can make it back to the place or the harbor or whatever safely, to avoid any obstacles or obstructions or hazards in the water. because we are the lighthouse. We are the children of God, children of fucking Ra, children of Mu, fucking whoever the fuck, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you do. We're the lighthouse, man. That's all I am. I'm just leading everybody home, bro. I'm just chilling, doing my own thing. I'm sovereign in my fucking lighthouse, bro. And then I just blast that light in a 360-degree angle in every dimension. And then whoever wants to walk home with me, that's okay. Whoever does not, that's okay. Everybody has their own time. Other than that, be the lighthouse. Do not be intimidated, and the lighthouse does not move. When people notice and gaze upon that light in the lighthouse does not fall, it does not crumble, it does not move, it does not walk away, it does not shrink, it does not turn off, it doesn't fucking blow the fuck up or fucking sink into hell, bro. It doesn't do any of that, bro. It remains as what it is, as itself. So, have a lovely day, have a lovely life. Go with the flow before you got nowhere to go. Follow me on Instagram at CocoBeanFlow. Follow me on YouTube at CocoBeanFlow. I do spiritual content. I preach wisdom in the light of God on YouTube, bro. I make music. I drop singles almost every week. I do music videos like once every few weeks, once a month type shit. And then follow my car wrapping and graphics and apparel page on Instagram at KCM Custom Works, bro. I hope you guys have a lovely day, have a lovely life. I already said this, but go with the flow before you got nowhere to go, man. Just enjoy the fucking weather and connect to God, bro.